You're listening to the Wilson King Podcast. Run that track.
This episode of the Wilson King Podcast is brought to you by Wright Live. Need a wedding DJ? Play in a band and looking for gigs or networking? Have a venue that needs an exciting event night? Contact Wright Live for all your wedding, entertainment, band, and DJ needs. We are dedicated to providing the best entertainment, marketing, and production for all your special events. Go to our website at www.wrightliveevents.com, wrightliveevents@gmail.com, or visit us on Facebook at Wright Live.
What's up, everybody? This episode's brought to you by Josh's Man Cave at Total Image Salon. If you're new to the area or just looking for a new barber, go see my friend Josh. He's a wizard with a straight razor and knows his way around a set of clippers and gives a damn good haircut. I should know. I go see him twice a month. If you're of age, he offers you a shot of whiskey or a nice cold brew while he cuts your hair. If you go down and see him, let him know I sent you. What the fuck is up, everybody? What's up? We got two dope dudes sitting in this good old studio with us. We got a returning guest, Dale motherfucking Sims.
Hi.
And we got a new guy with us, old Scott Phoenix. What's up, guys?
What's up? I'm living life. I have a Yingling.
I bet you're happy now, ain't you?
Very satisfied. Very.
As satisfied as ASMR satisfies you?
Pretty closely. I'm not going to lie. The microphone, I'm just make noises. That actually sounded really nice. I'm just going to listen to myself and fall asleep now.
Dude, these mics, since the last time you've been on, bring through audio so much better than the old mics.
They do. The other mics, like I think I went through two different ones while I came on here. But this one seems to be the best. It's great.
I guess I got to continue the tradition of every time I bring you on, I got to upgrade my microphones.
God. I'm trying to think what would be next.
Sure, SM7Bs.
I feel like I seen an advertisement for that the other day.
You probably did being a vocalist.
Probably. I've seen a lot of things lately.
Hang on, since we're talking about hardware, right? You being a vocalist,
right.
Scott, you being a guitarist.
Yeah.
What's your all's go-to recording mic?
Sure. Like I don't have any like specifics like model wise, but no, I would definitely say it's Shure, for sure.
Yeah, definitely, and Synthesizer.
Yeah,
421.
Yeah, I don't have model names in my head. I just know the brand.
Dude, the only reason I got model names in my head is legitimately because of the fact that I was hell bent on getting SM7Bs. Like I was
Yep.
like, I'm getting these. And then I put 4 of them in my cart and saw the price and I was like, no, I'm not. Not today.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy. So with the cameras and stuff, how much did that run you? Because they're 4K, right?
$150 a camera.
Jeez. Those are expensive.
No, they're not.
I'm like,
Bro, that's cheap as
That's
fuck.
DVC.
I don't like it.
Bro, that's...
I'm like, here we go.
Dude,
This is my camera.
Dude,
This is all I got.
All I'm saying is I went and looked at like DSLs,
Yep.
and you're not finding one for less than $300-400.
Mm-hmm.
So I am okay with them not being. I mean, they are great quality, but I'm fine with paying and not getting like amazing quality.
Right.
Man, I just like it. Every time I come in here, it's a new upgrade. Lights and stuff, like the light bar thing over there. That wasn't there last time.
Looks beautiful.
The ice machine wasn't here last time. The fridge wasn't here last time.
I'm just going to...
Not that fridge.
Not that one. It was like I think a little white one, maybe.
A little black one.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Can't say anything now. Jeez, Dale, what are you, racist? You always talk about white shit.
God.
Damn.
All right.
And that's how it begins.
Too easy. I mean, at least we haven't brought up you being a human douche yet, so.
You know, I got to do what I got to do. I mean, I am wearing a hat that says asshole on it, so. It can't get any worse than that.
All right, so I've done enough talking to Dale. I've got a question for you, though.
Sure.
So, you got this new music project coming up. What is the name of it?
Zacara.
Okay, I have been saying it right. Thank the
Yes,
fucking Lord.
Zacara. Had to spell it differently because copyright issues that Dale pointed out to me. So I changed the S to a Z and just Zacara. I wanted it kind of like a hybrid of, like, I grew up listening to metal, obviously. Metallica,
No
Slayer,
way.
Exodus, shit like that. I just love, the name.
Dude, so like,
Runs off.
I was sketching myself out because I've been talking about this project with her a good bit.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And I'm like, I think it's Zacara.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Yep.
I pronounced it wrong for like a good solid week before he corrected me.
What was it, Zacara?
I kept saying Zacara. He's like, dude, it's Zacara. I was like, oh, I mean, I thought it was that, but it fits.
Originally the name was going to be Luther, but I was watching a Slayer movie, and the villain in it's called Luther. And I was called Dale up. I was like, I'm going to start a band. I'm going to call it Luther. And he's like, okay. And then we made the Facebook page, and the guy's like, one of Dale's friends was like, hey, it's already taken. So I had to change it.
Apparently it was some band from like Tennessee that's been around for like 20 years. I was like, yeah, we should probably change that, dude. Come up with something new.
Well, where'd you come up with the name Zacara?
It's Egyptian type. I'm into like UFOs, pyramids, and just like obscure stuff that people don't like to talk about. I love alien stuff. I love pyramids. I love
Look how
anything
happy he is right now.
Egyptian. Yes. So go, ask me away.
Hang on. Y'all keep talking back and forth. I'm gonna come over and show you two things.
It's fine.
Oh, man.
It's fine.
You're going to show me some stuff? Like, don't. That's what I was going to say. I hope he doesn't pull anything out.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Nice tattoo.
Damn.
See, I think aliens exist. We can't be the only living beings within
That's badass.
the universe.
Hang on. I got a wild theory. Fucking theory.
A wild
okay?
theory.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
What if, hear me out,
Mm-hmm.
the only living life forms in the universe are Homo sapiens? We're just all split up on different planets.
Yeah. I can see that.
I mean, yeah. Now I have to think, though. Are some of them more intelligent than others?
Hell yeah, they are. We're dumb as fuck on this planet.
Are we? Look at Elon Musk. You got Starlink, dude.
You're not wrong about that one.
Or maybe Elon Musk is from a different planet.
Well, actually, the second song on the album that we made, it ties into like Egyptian type intro and goes into more of like a very, very like mythological type riff. It's pretty cool.
Well, y'all just dropped that single on Facebook yesterday, right?
It was Thursday.
Thursday? Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Oh, you're good, man.
I knew
good.
about it
You're good.
yesterday.
Maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember.
I guess the algorithm with like how do you say it?
Algorithm? Facebook algorithm
Yes.
sucks.
If I'm going to be honest with
Yeah.
you, only reason I knew it drops because Dale told me to listen to it on the way
Right.
home last night.
I hear you.
And,
Did we?
yeah. Remember, I looked at you and said, hey, babe, who do you think's singing?
Oh yeah, I was very drunk though. So.
Oh,
But yeah, and you said Dale, and I'm
did
like,
you
no
guys enjoy
fucking
it? What you
way.
heard?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking Dale screaming like
Bro.
that. I'm not meaning to, like, anyone
Right,
who,
right.
like, the fact that Dale can fucking scream like that,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm literally like, fucking Dale used some voiceover shit. That's not really him.
Oh, it is.
I don't have anything to say.
How
You know why I'm here.
So now, with this whole recording process, because you said you've already got like shit ready to roll to like drop a whole like a 7-song album.
Oh,
right?
it's already done.
It's already done.
Yeah, I did it in a month.
What was your Jesus Christ?
Yeah,
damn.
wrote everything up in a month and got it all done.
Bro, that's like Jimmy John's fast.
I just don't mess around. Like when I got something, I just write down, get it just done.
Yeah, the recording process was actually pretty painless. So
Yeah.
we worked with Parker.
We were with Parker Yoel.
Why do I know that name?
Because he's in like 3 local bands.
Is it Dead Atlantic?
Yeah,
Is
Dead
that one of them?
Atlantic,
He's a drummer.
something Epidemic or something.
Is it the
Wait.
Archaic Epidemic?
Yeah, that guy. I hired him.
Wait. that
Very nice guy. Yeah, I
He's
hired
great at mixing. And
I'm
him.
gonna-
He mixed the album and mastered it and played drums on it.
I like me some Dead Atlantic.
Really great guy.
I love me some Dead Atlantic.
My other session musician in the band, he grew up with him in high school, and he told me about him. Played with all the death metal bands and like high elite, like Suffocation up there, Deeds of Flesh and Cryptopsy and all these bands. And I was like, I need this guy. So called him up and hired him.
So now, with the process of doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has it been different for you than anything else that like you've been a part of recording wise?
Well, it's been the best because, I kind of took a break for a few years, just trying to do my own solo thing, and obviously with YouTube and social media, obviously people like to hear bands and and stuff, and the guitar thing is kind of like dead right now, and I just didn't feel like doing a lot of covers and stuff, and I just wanted to get out there and play my own original music. I just kind of like sat. Because I was in a spot where I could have went out west and really pursued it, but where am I going to find a real legit band that's going to want to hire me or me be in? It's very tough. It's a tough animal, and there's millions of good players out there, but it's at the right time at the right moment.
If you don't mind me asking, how close were you to going out west? Like, was it like a 50-50 shot type of thing, or was it like...
You were going.
Oh, I was on top of my game. What was it, 2000? Well, Dale's actually been through it with me the whole time.
So I remember he was already out west.
Well, what
at
happened
one
was
point.
it was 2012, and I had a relationship at the time, and that kind of went south. And I was actually out here at Martinsburg playing all the daily grinds with my light show, and Dale was basically hosting it with his acoustic stuff. And we had like a lot of these people that we jammed with, like Christian Lopez. He's a star now. Had Madeline Martin. She's a star now out west. We got, Shannon Stillwell out there playing with some local bands. We had Corey Kipps from
Oh shit!
Dark Summer?
and
Yeah.
what was the other band he's in?
He was in Digital Collapse.
Yeah, and like we grew up with all those guys, and I went out. I got the offer to go make guitars out west at Roberta Venn School Luthery, and I went out there, and it was great, and wasn't expecting it, but my job was to get in the music business somehow. So I went out there, and I wanted to go to Sam Ash one day. Didn't think much of it. Went there, saw Best in Shred to play with Steve Vai. So I auditioned, sent him my tape, and I was chosen to go compete. And I got second place.
Damn.
Well, I mean, it was the best of the best in Phoenix, Arizona. And it was all original stuff. I was trying to do my own solo. I have like 2 albums out, solo albums and stuff. But went out there and won and got played in Tucson, met Steve Vai. And it was probably one of the highlights of my career. And I just enjoyed the seeing 5,000 people out there on stage. And then finally I met the guy at the end of the show. And he really, I thought he was blowing smoke up my ass. But he was like, because I gave him my sheet music, He's like, it's funny. I gave Frank Zappa my sheet music, and some shit happened, as as my history. Of course, I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was blowing smoke in my ass. But I purposely went to the end of the line so he could see me, so I could just talk to the guy, because he was just going, there's like 20 people in front of me. So, but yeah, thankfully, I got some pictures taken of the show, and it was great talking to him. So then I graduated from school, and then I called my guy up from Sweetwater, Dave Hess, my sales guy. And because, once you're done with the school, you can either go to Fender, Gibson, or one of the big brands as a guitar luthier and start wherever they put you. And my plan was to go to PRS because that's a different story that I'll get into later. But I decided to go to Sweetwater, and I was out there doing guitar tech, and I started playing shows in Fort Wayne, and it was great. It was like a second home. Mind you, I haven't been back here yet, okay? I'm out there killing it, just meeting all these famous people, and I run into Michelangelo Badio, and I link up with him up in Chicago. Played a few shows with that guy, and he's a good friend of mine now. And I was doing it really well, and then finally, I knew the Sweetwater wasn't going to take me to where I wanted to go. So I ended up just moving back home, and just came back and started doing my own thing, and met up with Dale, and just started seeing his band Demise grow from the ground up. I was really happy for him, and then I got a call to go out to Las Vegas and go perform, and just networking, and I got a offer to go be endorsed by this guy named Al Bowman. He wanted $5,000 flat down, but I basically won the award. How do you say it?
The award?
Yeah, that.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, I know I can't.
You been drinking any?
No. I don't drink.
Oh shit!
I don't.
No. Dude, I'm kidding. So I saw you. I saw you Thursday night at Bad Habits, and you ordered that water.
Yeah.
And some guy was like, "Who the fuck's ordering water on Cinco de Mayo?"
I didn't hear that. I was spaced out.
So I was sitting at the bar right beside him. I was like, "Oh, the guy doesn't drink." He's like, "Why the fuck are you coming to a bar then?" I'm like, "He's coming to see people and hang out. Like, you don't have to fucking drink to have a good time."
No.
Yeah.
Plus, Bad Habits has good food.
Yo,
Dude.
the Undead Elvis burger. Oh, fucking.
Is that the one that has an egg on it?
No, that's one that has peanut butter and jelly on it with bacon.
Peanut butter
I don't know.
and jelly.
I like a burger with egg.
I like
Anyways, not to interrupt, because
But-
I just learned a lot about the whole luthier thing, because I didn't know you could go and choose between where you wanted to go.
Yeah, you can go to any company.
That's
You're
pretty cool.
literally licensed to go wherever.
That's
But yeah,
badass.
I could have went to go to Jackson. I could have went to go to any of those custom shops, but I went to the school just so I could get in the business, because to be on tour as a guitar tech, you have to have that license to get actually paid.
Damn. See, I'm learning right
So,
now.
Like that school is legit. Like that's where all the good guys come out.
While you were in Fort Wayne, didn't you meet Matt Heafy too? From Trivia?
Yeah, I met Matt Heafy. He's a tall guy.
So,
He shook my hand too. I got pictures of it.
so what's awesome about Fort Wayne is I spend a good bit of time just north of there.
Okay.
You ever
Have
heard
you
of it?
been there?
Have you ever heard of Angola, Indiana?
It's south, right?
It's straight north.
Oh, okay.
It's up on the Michigan. It's like right where like Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan all meet up.
Where that lake's at?
Yeah, Lake James.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the company I work for outside of doing this stuff in the Army is out of Angola. So I'm out there a good bit. I go down to Fort Wayne every now and again.
Yeah.
I've actually, my sales rep at Sweetwater's like, "Yo, next time you're in town, let me know. I'll give you a tour of the place." I'm like, "No fucking way. There ain't no way you're going to sit there and give me a tour."
They will.
But, I mean, dude,
Did you see it?
I haven't been back to Angola since.
You need to go back, man. Like it's expanded. Like they got, the old building now. It's all like a retail center, and it looks like a freaking like you're in like Las Vegas and like the airport. Like it's decked out. Then they got this big ass warehouse. It's bigger than Amazon.
He's been telling me that I need to go.
Yeah,
look at
I
it,
told Daryl, I was like, I got to go get some gear. So you want to tag along with me?
and I haven't went.
It's huge. It's
Dude,
big.
I'm just now getting into like the real audio world. Like everything that we had here for the longest time all came from Rockville. Not a bad company either.
Right.
But I've never once had a salesperson call me up and say, "Hey, how are you liking that gear you got?" I have never once had someone call me up and ask me how I like something that I bought.
Sweetwater does that?
Yeah, well, see, when you get there
Jeez.
to even get in the company, you have to go through their courses too. So it's not like I just got the job. Like, you literally take you into a room and they like say, hey, just because you're in like this guitar gallery, because I was in the guitar gallery checking all the guitars that come through. Well, they give you like this test and you got to go upstairs and they cut up an actual new guitar, you know, and they say, this is Guitar Center's, this is ours. They purposely go through and buy the best wood because when the customer walks in, they don't want them to say no. They want the best of the best, so they have the money to do so. So all the gear from Sweetwater is top line. All the stuff at Guitar Center sucks.
I'm learning
Seriously.
so much right now.
Well, dude, I mean, I found
Like
out
these
about
mics are like the top of the line compared to Guitar Centers.
yeah. So I found out about Sweetwater through Corey Venable getting his new microphones, and I'm like, oh, what's Sweetwater? And I start looking, and I'm like, oh man, they got the Shure I want. And then I was like, oh man, them Shure are expensive as fuck. So then
6 payment
s-
or credit 36 months.
48 months,
There you
baby,
go.
interest.
That's what I told Taylor to do. I said if you have
months.
credit, you got 48.
I don't want to go
That's
in
how we
debt
got all this
with
stuff.
Sweetwater.
Bro, this is straight up how I got them.
This is how you get all the stuff, Dale.
Yeah.
And you just pay it off if you have good credit.
Dude, like, I mean, not trying to talk financials here,
Yeah.
but I'm paying less than $60 a month for all this.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I tried telling you.
Shut up, Scott.
Don't listen to me.
Shut up, Scott.
Then you're like, oh, why do you have to have 2 stacks up on stage? It's because of the sound. You don't understand.
I don't.
You got the credit. I don't even have credit, dude. I have to do it the hard way. Yeah, I have to do it the hard way, but
My credit's pretty good right now. I'm satisfied.
told you, let's link up.
I haven't checked my credit in a while.
I check mine once a week.
I'm gonna check
Credit
it.
Karma.
I'm gonna check it.
It's not like I'm not in the 700s, but I'm not in like
But seriously,
I'm not
like
in the
they have
500s. See,
at Sweetwater, they got an academy there to be a sales guy, and you got to know everything. And
they have an academy.
it's a Sweetwater. It's called Sweetwater Academy. Look it up.
Damn.
And that's those sales engineers make bank, okay, and it's bigger bank than a car dealership. Because
Damn.
out here at Guitar Center, it's like 0.5.
Huh.
And then out there at Sweetwater, it's like 25.0 percentage. So if somebody came to you, Dale, and they wanted like, I don't know, like an actual recording studio with like mic pre's and all this stuff, that's like $35,000, and then you just made $10,000 in that one call. All those dudes are rich guys out there. Like they don't just like
I'll
you
go
got to
work
know
for
your
them.
stuff.
I'm gonna go work for them.
That's why, like, when you called, like, they knew exactly what you needed.
Yeah, so
Because, see, here's the thing. What you don't understand. They literally have all your information right there. If your sales guy's not there, they can literally type your name in and tells you all their interest in you. So they can really just talk to you while they're looking at it. But they can also kind of see, like, what you're into, what didn't work. But they also have all your personal information, too. So they can cancel your account. If you decide to be like one of those YouTube guys to where you buy the gear, then you sell it back, because there has been some YouTube people that do that, and they can't. Their accounts get canceled. They can't order from there anymore.
Like they buy it, test it, and send it back, and
Yeah,
that's it.
like literally, like you could test all these and then send them back, and just be like, "Hey man, I'm just doing a demo on this mic."
Oh, that shit.
Send it back. You can't do that with them.
I mean,
Because
that's
you're stealing
fair.
from their. Because they got guys like Mitch and Don that do all the demos and stuff, and you're kind of stealing from the actual business, so you're kind of using their stuff. Basically, it's just like me and Dale walking in a Guitar Center and demoing some gear, and if we get caught, then we're not allowed back in the store.
I mean, like, it makes sense because
They have a right to do it. I would do the same.
100% they have a fucking right to do it. But it makes sense because that would be like me buying these mics, being like, yeah, I just wanted to make a video with them to show how good they are.
Yep.
But now I'm going to switch back to my old ones.
Well, most of your favorite YouTubers like Fluff or Ola and all those other big guys, like they work out a deal with Sweetwater to where it's a business deal, to where they're shipping the gear, and then they're paying with big loads of money. My buddy, his dad, he's a CEO for Fano Guitars, and he used to work for Fender, and He says that they're paying $50,000 just to do a demo. That's how those guys like Jared Dines or any of those guys are being able to do it, because these guys are paying them big money to do it. You can make a living off of YouTube. It's crazy.
Dale, you need to get better at playing guitar.
He's... Hey, wait a second.
Actually, there's something that a lot of people don't even know about on why I haven't been playing guitar.
Tell him.
Do you...
No, I didn't jerk off. That's not what it was.
Well,
Because I
hold
feel
on,
like
wait
he's
a
getting
second.
to that.
There is a reason why at the last couple Demise shows last year, I was playing by myself.
Yeah,
Do you have carpal tunnel?
I actually, so after the Puddle and Mud show that we did, on that Sunday, that weekend, I went and played an acoustic show at Bright Box in Winchester. And I was literally playing the last song, which was the new one, Against Me. And since I'm playing by myself, Finding Dimes was actually there too. And I was playing, and then I got this really bad pain in my hand. And I was like, I didn't think nothing of it, but I shook it off. And like, when we played our Puddle and Mud show, like, there was a section where I was like getting the crowd to sing the lyrics. And so when that pain happened, I was at that part, and I was trying to get the crowd to sing. And of course, it's a small show. I'm doing acoustic. I couldn't get the crowd pumped up to even sing, so I was like, fuck. I'm trying to play with this pain, and I get through the song, and I hurried and rushed it. Afterwards, it started swelling up, like, so from my index finger down to my ring finger, and then kind of like a big circle in the palm of my hand was like swelling. The back side of my hand started bruising. I still haven't went to a doctor, but I'm almost 100% positive I did some type of nerve damage, because, like, even if I hold it, I can't even really hold it up right now. It's like mainly this finger. The ring finger is just consistently.
I'm still doing it.
Yeah, and so I have played guitar here and there, trying to mess with it. But even then, like, I played for like a half hour one day, and it was extremely painful afterwards. And I think I did more damage to it by playing, because now not only is there pain in my hand, now I have it shooting down to my elbow and then shooting up to my shoulder and into my neck. So I haven't been playing guitar, and that was my main reason that I kind of stopped.
Can I give you a word to the wise?
Go to a doctor?
Go to a fucking doctor.
It's too expensive. I don't like it.
You want to tell him who taught you?
Actually, yeah, Scott is who I kind of learned guitar from, by the way. Dude, there was a story that I could tell you, like, when I first started playing guitar, and I don't know how long ago it was, to be honest.
2011.
It's probably before that.
No, wait, it was 2007.
Something around there.
Yeah, 7.
I wasn't, like, the greatest at it, and I was just, like, at that point, I was just kind of doing it just for fun. And so I would be playing guitar piano style,
Yep.
like, in my lap. And then I was using my thumb as, like, just doing chords and stuff, like just barring it. Mm-hmm. So he taught me how to do the rest of the shit on chords and whatnot, and then went on from there. That was kind of cool.
But what was strange was every time he would play Seether songs or some type of radio songs, like, he was hitting like all these chords, and I was like, how the hell are you doing that? And he had the ear for it. So all that Demise stuff was all him. I never wrote any of that. So then when he went through all his guitar players, he's just like, hey, you want to play with us? And that's kind of like why I just was like, okay. It's been a while since I've been playing in public. But, you know, that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to start my band.
Yeah.
Don't you do a YouTube channel too?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Scott Phoenix.
Okay, is that like guitar? I forgot to look it up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
good.
I'm a fucking shitty host right now.
You're good, man.
But what all do you do on there?
I'm gonna hit it hardcore. I'm gonna do gear demos. I'm gonna just play covers, and I'm gonna promote my band, and I'm gonna promote myself, and just try to get some content going soon.
Do some DoorDash videos.
I should.
You should.
Actually, it was first called DoorDash Driver Scott.
Oh my god! What you should do?
I have a logo. I have a video and everything.
What you should fucking do is like do all the like gear demos and all that, but also do a DoorDash vlog, and like the people that like rage on you,
Yep.
fucking like just film it.
Well, I had the sound, the ding ding, like. I have all the sound
He sent
effects.
me, I think, one video that he did. I don't know if you deleted it or not, but it was like a DoorDash vlog type style.
Yeah.
Dude, people eat that shit up, though. I don't know why.
Well, dude, because I know, like me, I watch a lot of, like, snowboarding vlogs, right? But it shows you, like, a little bit of personability, like, in the background of, like, what's this person do day to day?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it makes you feel like you know them on a little bit more personal of a level. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't like me as much as you do if you and I haven't sat down and talked, you know, for 5-6 hours before and got to know each other on a little bit more personable of a level. Not saying you're that shallow of a person, but that's just how it is.
I mean, I don't like a lot of people.
I mean, I think it's also because you and I came up with the whole bank robbery plan one night, but
Did we talk about that last time on the podcast? I don't remember.
a little bit.
It was a great idea, but I don't remember it all. We'll have to go back and listen. It's because I know we can get away with it.
Dude, all you got to do is you got to cause a ruckus on one end of town.
That's what it was. I know. And you know what? I've plotted this out in my head the other week because I was like, man, like, all we need is just one train car. And see, at this point, I was thinking Martinsburg, but now I'm like, I don't know, West Virginia's pretty poor. Let's just go to Virginia.
Right.
I mean,
They can't hold me accountable if I'm... Is this called a conspiracy right now?
yes, it is.
Can I get arrested for that?
Yes, you can.
Look, I'm not going to do it, but I'll help the cops if I have to. Like, look, this could happen. Be prepared for it. And then if I do it, then they'll be like, it was him all along. And I'll be like, I'll just put on Joker face paint and be like, come and get me. I'll become a supervillain. I'll have my own lair. I'll wear a purple coat. Like if I have to go in, if I really got to go bad, I'm going bad. I don't know how I got these scars.
What was it? Before I got out of high school, didn't you do like that vendetta thing? You dressed up.
Shh. We don't speak about that.
Oh my God, I got to hear about this now.
Yes,
Please,
yes,
please.
you have
please.
to.
I can't.
You,
just
you
tell
have to tell us.
No,
Just tell them.
I don't think I
I
can
love
talk
it.
about
I
that.
love it. Come on.
I can't talk about that.
Do it.
Is your video still on YouTube?
I can't talk about that
Why?
because I might actually get arrested for that.
Why?
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Is it that bad, Dale?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it.
Let's just say, have you ever heard of the hacker group Anonymous?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna leave it at.
Wait, so you're anonymous?
I'm
awesome.
not saying that I'm a part of Anonymous,
Bro,
but
he totally just ratted himself out right there.
I didn't.
I don't
though.
know what you're talking about.
I didn't. I just said, do you know them? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying that I've done anything with the Egyptian government in my life. When
That
they
was
were
funny,
trying
though.
to kill all of the internet over there so people couldn't, you know.
We gotta show you the video after.
All
this
I'm saying is I'm just making sure the citizens of the world
I'll tell you what.
are
Like
respected by their governments.
when you did that video production was pretty badass. Like you would have gave the YouTubers a run for their money now.
Look, he's thinking about it now. This is why I stay silent. That's why I got government conspiracies. He just let something out of the box that he's not supposed to.
I'll tell you something.
The government knows what's best for everybody.
No, they don't. Fuck those guys. That's why I didn't get the vaccine. You can get the vaccine.
Did you ever go to Mount Weather?
He's got the vaccine.
You want to talk alien stuff?
Oh, okay, let's fucking go.
He's so ready right now. Look, yeah, good change of subject.
right,
Get that off
all
of me.
right.
I'll
So,
tell you afterwards.
Mount Weather.
Is where the aliens really are.
Do
not
you know where the
Area
underground
51.
Pentagon's at?
Isn't it Mount Weather?
Yeah, but it leads to Mount Weather.
Yeah.
Literally, when there was 9/11, the plane came down at 167 Air Guard, touched and go, went up in the air, came right down 16 miles down in the mountain, and it's open. Like think of it like
feel
walking
like-
outside
I
here.
feel like you're not supposed to be talking about this.
What?
How do you know about this?
Because I did
Um,
construction work.
That's fair.
there's other reasons too, but we can't mention that. You know, who your family is.
Don't tell them.
We're not going to mention that.
What?
We're doing after the fight. Is it that
No.
bad?
So
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything.
So whenever it comes down to it, okay, I
we're watching.
believe that I've got so many different like ideas in my head. Like I believe that Homo sapiens are a hybrid of alien and Neanderthal. I've also got the theory that we're just a fucking science experiment. We're just like a little ant farm.
I feel that too. And the reason I feel that way is because all these gods, what if those are the aliens and they're just like coming back and checking on us every now and then? Oh, we got to make sure we feed our ants.
Well, look at Egyptian
Exactly.
hieroglyphs. All of their fucking gods are like humanoid animals or animalistic humanoids. That's a better way to put it.
It's Anubis.
Did you know the Earth is hollow?
Oh man, we're getting into inner Earth now too. Okay.
Dude,
Did you know Mars used to be war, and that's why there's nothing, because it's nuclear.
I'm going to have to go get another beer for this.
Go ahead.
This is getting deep.
Yes, it's very deep.
All I'm saying.
Wait, so the whole nuclear thing on Mars makes sense because like they found water. Well, they found possible water on Mars, right? They have found bacteria on Mars. They found all this other stuff that like shows like life forms on Mars, and it would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, what if the Earth, we just jumped from Mars to the Earth because...
Or did you think it was kind of like Lord of the Rings with like the map? Like, this is what we all know on the table, and then over here is like something that we never even discovered. Kind of like when we all immigrated from Europe to America. Did you ever think about that?
What, the Mars isn't... Hold up. I'm going to need you to go a little bit more in depth. Like, are you saying like Mars isn't really in space? Or...
Well, you could look at it two ways.
Or Mars was an old planet that we used to be on.
Or this could just be all flat Earth.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
No, like, think about it. You play Pokemon, right?
Pokemon?
Right? Do you remember, like, the versions? What was it, after Silver and Gold?
Yeah, like you just went to different regions.
Well, you went to, like, the Kanto region, then you went to Johto. Same thing. So, like, the Earth, like, the map, you can look at it like that. Like, this is one big flat land. Like Jurassic Park. And then over here from, like, Korea and all this stuff, there could be a whole different land that probably would take, like, you know, forever to get to. Or not even forever, because maybe we could just, like, spin around in a circle.
Now I feel like I'm on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Well, I mean, you know, that
You
goes
could look
in-
at it that way, but you could also look at it like we could be on one big flat land. It could not be discovered yet. Or you could look at it space-wise. Space-wise, that's more believable.
What if...
Well, I mean, that also goes into the theory of, like, the wall, right? That, like, the Arctic Circle in Antarctica is the wall that, like, keeps us divided from the rest of the land. And that's, like, the reason you can't go to Antarctica as a normal person.
Why?
So the theory is
It's
like...
just water.
I don't know. I've heard... I kind of feel like I know what you're talking about. Kind of
Yeah.
like it's a portal or
Yeah,
something.
no. So, like, did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
I haven't.
No.
Okay, so on Game of Thrones, they have a wall, right? Once you go over the other side of the wall, it's...
It's like Narnia.
No. Kind of.
Narnia.
But no,
or like
it's-
Monsters, Inc. when they go through the door.
No, so like whenever you
just
go
looks-
on the other side of the wall, it's like barren land. Like it's like on this side of the wall is like civilized, like populous. The other side's like almost like
Dead.
no, not dead. What's the word I'm looking for?
Barren.
No, like tribal type stuff, right? Like it's two different worlds just on each side of the wall, right? So the
That exists already.
Almost like time.
So the theory is the Arctic Circle and like all of that, like with Antarctica, creates a wall around our land. And the reason like you can't go to Antarctica is because of like on the other side of the ice wall. And well,
You mean underneath?
no, on the other side. Like if
Okay.
you
All right.
jump over the ice
Gotcha.
wall, there's more land on the other side, and it's like not a different species, but it's like a different set of people that like grew up differently than what we all
Oh, I
grew
see
up.
what you're saying. Basically, Dale, what he's saying is like here's Antarctica, the land.
I
then
get
there's
it.
like this ice wall. You jump over here, and then there's all this like civilization.
I'm just trying to process it. I don't know how to process it.
That's untrue.
I don't know
Because
though. Hold on.
I know way more stuff than you ever know about this.
Yeah, it's because of who you're related to.
Well, it's where I've been too.
I mean, I also believe in inner Earth too,
Do
right?
you know that the Bible's real?
Bullshit. You don't want to get me on that one.
How do you know?
I'm going to shut it all down.
Astrology is real too.
The Bible is
Okay.
fake.
Okay.
No, listen.
Oh, here we go.
Freemasons.
It's happening.
Okay.
Masonic.
Oh, it's happening.
Did you ever? What was it? King James. The temple.
Oh,
of sacrifice.
Like the Knights Templar type shit?
Yeah. Basically, to be a Freemason, you basically got to work your way up to God level. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z. You remember Super Saiyan?
I
1,
love
2,
the
3.
fucking reference.
No, I'm
It's
serious.
great.
You have to think like that. You have to build up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the Bible's bullshit.
Well, I
don't
mean,
care
No,
what anybody
listen.
believes in.
Like, you have to do human sacrifice. Like the owl goose nest or whatever in California. You've heard about that, right?
I've heard of Bohemian Grove.
Yes. It's a human sacrifice because all those are like high elite Masons, and they're trying to reach the power of immortality, which is God. There's an actual pyramid that if you look on Google and you can see all the steps, but it all links to the Bible because they're all trying to be just like Jesus Christ. But that shit's real
So, I mean,
because they're powerful people that rule the world.
I want to say this. I believe in the stories that happened in the Bible. Not all of them, because I feel like there's a lot of bullshit. But if I really wanted to believe in the Bible, I would say it was all like, all right, as an example, here, let's split this fucking sea in half. Yeah, those are fucking aliens, all right? Now you want to take that into a thing? It's like if somebody over-exaggerated that and said, oh, he split the sea in half. No, fuck you. The Bible's man-made. Religion is man-made. I don't care what anybody thinks.
No.
And any god
This is
that
a
you
guy
believe in?
coming from somebody that doesn't believe in horoscopes and zodiac shit.
Yeah, fuck horoscopes. They're all
Okay,
bullshit.
I could
for
put
money.
a Luigi board right here and you'd freak you out.
No, it
okay.
wouldn't.
Okay. Let me ask then, right?
All right, go ahead.
If Christianity's Bible is the real deal,
It's all this. It all ties to the same. Doesn't matter what religion. It's all the same. It all leads to one higher power,
yeah, but
one evil spirit.
yeah, not all of it.
All of it does.
Nuh-uh. Egyptians worship multiple gods. Romans worship multiple gods. Greeks worship multiple gods. Norse pagans worship multiple gods.
I have a question.
Yeah, but you're all worshiping one entity. Why don't you worship yourself?
I have a question.
Because if you worship yourself, then you're creating the whole sin factor. Because realistically, God is basically evil too.
I have a question.
But
just
Because of how calm I am?
no, I know I'm laughing because you're like, I have a question.
I have a question.
I have a question.
No, seriously. So you said like the Greeks believe in multiple gods. Do they still believe in that as in like
No,
modern society?
No, because you had the fucking Crusades that like killed off all like the pagan like poly.
So when you were saying that, you were saying
well,
like, past
everybody's
tense.
going to believe it.
Okay.
Some people.
Because I was
are.
going to be like, if they're still believing in all those gods, I'm going to
But-
go over there. I'm going to
Yeah,
tell
but-
them what a real god is.
But you also still got people that still follow the Norse pagan, right?
Right, yes.
And then you got like Hindu, Buddhism.
Like Thor.
Okay,
Thor's
let's
gonna fucking-
look at like this. This is our galaxy, all the planets, our gods in this one, right? Better yet, okay, let's just say this. What's all this other stuff out here? What's in that? What's in this? What's outside?
We don't
What's
know
in your
yet.
car? When you're driving down the road and you're by yourself, you're in your own little universe, right? If I open the door, I'm going out into the air. That's the real space. And then if I go outside of my car and I walk into Dale's car, I'm walking right into another universe. So he's his own God. I'm my own God. So realistically, think about it like that the universe is indefinite. You know what I mean?
Have you been smoking some shit?
No, it's true shit.
Dude,
Because
Like, I
think
get-
about
I
it.
get-
Why do we have to worship one God?
I get what you're saying, but
Well, I
man,
mean-
And if we don't worship one God, and it's just we're atheists or whatever, because everybody wants their own power.
yeah. Well, I mean, so like if you look at Satanism, right? Like Satanism's not really worshiping the devil.
No,
Satanism was worshiping yourself, taking care of yourself. And like if you actually read into it, they are
Yep.
all about like being good people. And
Right.
it's not like all the human sacrifice bullshit that like you always hear about from it. It's like Satanism,
the movies depict it horribly. That's what it is.
yeah. And so like with Satanism, it's all about just being a good person and worshiping yourself and doing the best that
Right.
what's in your best interest. So like, I mean, dude,
okay. Well, I see what you're saying. It's just kind of like you and me. We go out and buy this gear shit. We earned it. It makes us happy. Now, if we literally went outside and just killed rabbits and deer and shit, and you just shot us both, and you have no feelings whatsoever, chances are, if you die, you're probably going to go to hell, because that's really eternal suffering's at. That's why people have visited hell, and they've seen it. I've seen the Golden Gate already when I choked on my Lego in kindergarten. I did. I saw the Golden Gate.
Dude,
literally was crazy, because I literally saw Jesus Christ standing right there with me, talking to me. And I'm like, it's kind of like, first person view.
Almost had beer come through my nose.
I know.
Choked on my Lego. Dude,
I choked on a Lego.
I'm making a meme out of you now.
Do it. I dare you to.
Like, I'm not laughing that you almost died. I'm
No.
laughing because how you're like, yeah, whatever, almost choked on my Lego. Like,
I did. I literally.
dude,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was fucking.
No, but it's real.
That's
and when
epic.
you hear people talk about hell, like they're seeing that shit too, and it's not nothing to joke about. So realistically,
Can you say that again? The time you...
about Lego.
Dude, that time I choked on that... Dude, I'm never going to let you live that down now that I know this.
But
We're gonna be on- we're gonna be on-
seriously, it's all real.
We're going to be on stage one day, and I'm just going to have to be
And
like...
the reason why astrology is real is because of the stars, because of the gods from the Egyptians.
I don't...
So, okay.
You have to believe on this, because there's more to this.
Okay.
Making him
Okay,
drink
hold on.
more.
I got a really good question.
Okay.
Okay. So talking about astrology being real.
What's yours? Wait. Let me. Gemini,
No.
Aquarius,
No.
Scorpio.
Nope.
Wait, Leo.
I'm a Libra sun with a Pisces moon rising.
You're a fish, and you're
A scale.
yeah.
I'm balanced.
Yes.
I don't believe in that bullshit.
Dale's a fish.
But so let me get to my question though.
yeah. Okay.
This is
So
all you guys.
so now this whole, one God for all, right?
Mhm.
Now if because like whenever you're talking about Egyptian this is
Egyptian.
the only what you're talking about is like how the pyramids are like aligned perfectly
Yep.
with stuff. So you're not like talking about like their like the Egyptian mythology at all.
Well, it all ties together because they had to use, measurements. Everything's math. Seriously. You can even do it in audio too. Everything's all science and math.
So do you believe that everything in the universe is connected?
Yep. Definitely. Everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
So if aliens invade us, that
They
happened
already
for a
are
reason.
here.
I said invade us, not
Well,
visit us.
but they're already here. That's why we're not at war.
You ever think that...
Wait, we are at war.
No, we're not.
Wait, what? I'm confused. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about fucking Russia and Ukraine.
No, that's not going to happen. That's all because of oil.
But they're already fighting.
Yeah, but it's because of oil and gas.
Well, we're not
Because
fighting
Ukraine
that
has
battle.
it. They have an oil pit underneath the ground. It's just as bad as Iraq.
We're not fighting it yet.
I know we're not, but like what I'm saying though is Ukraine
Because
and
there's a treaty made already with the aliens. See, they're underground. Okay, think about it. If you literally, all right,
Yeah.
you pretend this is the Earth. Okay, if everything's gravity, obviously, right? That's what we're taught. If you literally went right through the Earth, it's gonna be caused like a wormhole, and it's gonna be like this.
Like a black hole?
Yeah, so you're gonna be spinning constantly,
I've heard...
and then it's gonna break apart. It's gonna look kind of like Saturn
wait. So then, how do we drill for oil?
because it's
That's not deep enough.
Well, how
It's-
deep are you talking? Because some of them oil wells are going like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 feet in the ground.
well. If you really want to take the science, you got to measure from one side of the plant to the other side, and then
What's in the middle?
go through the middle. And there's nothing that has ever been made to go all the way through the middle. Because if you went all the way through the middle, there'd be air and gravity, and then it would crush us all. Because then the gravity pull will go all the way in the center, and then you're gonna have like a loophole.
Bro.
Wait, so like all the stuff we learned growing up about like our gravity comes from like the moon and the sun's all bullshit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
the
think
middle,
about it,
middle Earth.
His beer right there, that's Earth. If you drill a hole right through that thing, all that water's gonna come out, right?
So you're talking
Nothing's
about...
going to pull together anymore.
Oh, so you're saying if
I put a hole in that thing,
that
all this gravity is inside of that.
Oh, so you're saying there is gravity in Earth?
No, it's a can, like your drink right there. If you put a hole right through it in the center, it's going to leak out. There's nothing going to hold it to make us, you know what I'm saying? It's grounded. We're going to be like outer space.
Okay.
No, but you are saying
that gravity's in Earth.
yes.
Not that it comes from like the sun
Well,
and
because
moon.
it's one big mass.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
So
But that's what we're taught.
So what you're saying is because they haven't had anything be able to go to the center of the Earth yet.
You can't. You
If-
could have like something that's like maybe like 90 miles deep, but think about it. If I went straight and just walked straight, and let's just say I was a superhero, I just went through the woods, went through trees, went through the ocean, and literally came back in this wall, okay? How long is that going to take me?
A lifetime.
Exactly.
So what you're saying is like if they were to bore directly through Earth.
There's no way you can. Not even an atomic bomb would do it.
Well,
Think
I'm
about
just
like
trying
how big the U.S. is. If atomic bomb hit us right now in D.C., it's probably going to go from California, probably through to Nevada.
You're talking about if it hits California, not Washington D.C.
Yeah. Yeah, but that distance down below the surface. Now you take the U.S. and then you take all the other oceans, Europe. Okay, it's basically like this. See this? This is a circle. U.S. is right here. This is like Europe. Then you got to go all the way around to get back to here. Okay? Bomb hits. California's here. You're probably going to go this much in deep. We're over here. You got all this other ocean, Europe, Asia, Japan. Then you got to make your all the way back here. There's no way you can go like this. Cut through the earth.
If we were to cut through the Earth, do you think... Like, even like a small hole. Like, say we had a something this small, right? And it went completely through the Earth. Because now I'm just, like, really thinking about shit. Something, like, even the size of my fist, right? If we were to go completely through the Earth, do you think it would destroy the planet?
Yeah. It would crumble. It's just like this mic, okay?
Because all that inner, like, whatever it is, magma bullshit... Like, I get what you're saying. It would leak out, right? Because it would have somewhere to go then, right?
No, it would go like in space. When you go past that core...
So what about volcanoes, though?
Because it's from hell.
But don't they go through the Earth?
Yeah, like, don't they come from, like, the core up through the crust and...
I don't know. Now I'm really thinking.
Bro, I'm fucking...
I gotta Google something now.
I'm so mind blown right now.
No, but I'm being serious.
It's making me think too much, and I don't know if I like it. Hold on. I'm
no,
Googling.
listen. I'm listening to you because like this is new stuff I've never heard.
Really?
So like the reason I'm asking you all these questions is because like I'm trying to soak it in.
Well, I'll tell you way more after the thing's done. But yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm not BSing about all this. But like it's legit fact. Like,
yeah. So like I'm not laughing at you for saying it, right? Like whenever you hear some wild shit that you're like, come on, like the shit whenever you're like. That's fucking wild. So you laugh because you don't know how to react to it. That's where I'm at right now. I'm sitting here talking, forgetting to switch the camera around and shit. Yeah. But like if it is true, if it isn't true, it doesn't fucking matter because we already talked about it. But if it is true, that's mind blowing, right? Because that is far, far, far outside of what they teach us. Because they teach us, you got the multiple layers, you got the crust, you got the mantle, you got the core, blah, 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 right? So, oh my God, dude, this fucking
think about how many people can go outer space. You got to sign a contract with the government, whatever you see you can't talk about. Now, obviously, me and you and probably Dale would probably be like, oh my God, it would change your life on everything, right? If there really is a space. Now, how come on the moon, when you see pictures of the moon, it just looks like there's no actual sky? It just looks like it's like photoshopped. Even when Elon Musk launches his stuff, let's just say like it's on a green screen.
Okay, so we're wrong about volcanoes. They don't go to the core. We are wrong.
But let's just say it's all right. Let's just say this really is one big ball of mass, okay? and there is space, and let's just go with that. It could be true too.
So,
But the thing is it's one big universe. So obviously there's aliens and there's other creatures. It's like Avatar, okay? But again, it's like I'm in my car. That's my universe. If I open my door, that's like a wormhole. And guess what? I'm really going into outer space. And then I could go into your car, which is a whole different universe.
I just think we need to go explore space more.
So
It's all...
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Because, so do you... I have this weird thing, right? Like, where I believe that, like, the movies we see from Hollywood are them really, like, subtly telling us the truth.
They are.
Without them telling us it's the truth. So we think it's, like, fiction.
They are, because think about it. If you actually look at it, okay, people are going to start questioning. Religion's going to be, like, questioned. You don't want that in the world.
Stargate SG-1.
What's that?
He knows what I'm talking about. The Stargate.
I mean, dude, or Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek,
Star
Wars.
Yeah, that's all.
I feel like, if anything, like Stargate's got to be the one. Because, like, it's a hidden government facility. They're hiding the fact that we're visiting other planets. That is believable.
What if that's Mount Weather?
Is there a Stargate
No.
there? Do you know what a Stargate is? Have you ever seen, like, Stargate, any of those TV shows?
No.
So Stargate, okay, it's a big ring, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically a portal.
Did you know
wormhole.
Trump released 2 videos that nobody's ever seen? I've seen them.
What are
I
you
gotta
talking
show you.
about?
Donald Trump released 2 videos.
What are you talking about?
It was one actually when
Are
he
we
was
going to
running.
see something we've never seen
Yes,
before?
I will show you after we're done. But yeah,
Okay.
Trump released 2 actual movies. You can find them on YouTube too.
Movies.
Yeah, this you never even heard of. And it's literally he scripted the whole thing, and then there's one of him on Mars.
What?
And it's talking about, like it's like 500 million years in the future from this, but they take the DNA from China and they made Trump, and it's legit. I'll have to show you.
I'm Googling shit now. and
Did
what I
you hear
typed
about
in,
that guy
won't
Bob
even load.
Zazer from Area 51?
Bob Lazar?
Yeah, that stuff's real too. Because think about it. You really think he knows how that's ran?
Okay.
Of course he does. You know why? Because
He doesn't exist on paper anymore.
But listen. If you got to go to Area 51 and you knew exactly how that thing was operated, would you tell us all, or would you make it yourself and get the hell out of here?
I'd probably tell people.
Why would you tell people? Because then you got them by the neck. You got the government by the neck. Because then if you already know how it's worked and they don't know how it's worked, that's information. That's golden information.
So, are you saying Bob Lazar lied?
Of course he lied to the government, but he obviously knows how it's done.
Yeah. Okay. So the reason,
because it works. Because there is a guy on YouTube that actually did the actual experiment, and it does work. The magnets.
So the reason that Bob Lazar interests me is because he comes out, says all this stuff.
Because he doesn't bullshit.
Yeah.
He's tired of people lying.
But you have proof of him being at Los Alamos.
Yep.
You have proof of him going to, Columbia University, right? But then as soon as he comes out and says all this shit,
Yep.
he disappears on paper. He doesn't
Because
show
they're
up.
killing him. You're not supposed to talk about stuff.
Who is this guy you're talking about? Because I've never heard this name.
Cool guy.
You've never heard of Bob Lazar? All right.
I've heard
Look
of the
him up.
name,
Look
but
him
I've
up.
never.
Look him up.
Well, we'll give a background. So Bob Lazar, he got a little bit of fame under his belt by putting a jet engine on a Honda Civic.
Yep.
Okay.
Whenever he worked at Los Alamos, which is a rocket test facility in New Mexico.
Okay.
Well, then he got this offer to go work at Area 51, and he was reverse engineering alien technology.
The saucer.
Yeah.
When you walk under it, it disappears. You can't see it. But then when you walk away from it, you can see it. But then you have to use some kind of special thing to actually see it. When you walk in there, it's probably as big or smaller than this room. And it can only hold 2 people in there, but there's no like the steering wheel, there's none of that. But you all have to use what was it, screen? And it literally moves up and down, but they're trying to like figure out how does it move on its own and how fast does it go.
So Bob Lazar back in the 80s?
Yeah.
80s came out to George Orwell, right? No, his last name's not Orwell. It's George,
I don't know. I forget the...
Oh, fuck. Give me a second.
Yep.
But anyways, he comes out to this investigative journalist and, like, goes blackface. Not blackface, but they blotch like block him out.
Silhouette.
And yes.
It's like harder.
So like they silhouette him, and he tells goes in deep, right?
Mm-hmm.
No one knows who it is, and then they find out who he is, and he got a PhD from Columbia University. He used to work at Los Alamos, and if you go back and look at Columbia University and anything, he never got a PhD from them. He never worked at Los Alamos, even though there's newspapers of him being in Los Alamos with a Honda Civic with a jet engine on it.
Yep.
And so pretty much what happened was he came out, said all this shit, and then they made him disappear on paper. He never went to college. He never worked at Los Alamos, nothing.
All because he didn't give them what they wanted. And when he already knew how it was working. He has it drawn up on script and a diagram.
It's basically like what you're saying is he came out and they made him vanish. He came out and told the truth, so they made him vanish. Kind of like, some of them guys on the grassy knoll type thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The triangulation.
Basically,
bullet.
it's like this, Dale. It's like if I'm a Freemason and I want the
George Knapp.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh.
I found his name. It's George Knapp.
I feel like I just learned a lot.
So basically, what happened was like I'm gonna take your name, make Demise disappear, make it out of the books, and you're gonna go on Joe Rogan and say, "Yeah, I used to have a band called Demise. And nobody knows who you are." Even though I just destroyed your reputation and nobody knows, no trace of your stuff, or else I'll kill you if I find out. And you get death threats every day from me.
But
because I don't like you. And that's the government.
So basically I would have to delete everything because they tell me to?
Yeah, or else you're
No,
dead.
so whenever the government deleted it.
Yeah.
It wasn't him going and deleting his existence. The government deleted him from existence on paper.
It's like somebody taking his podcast away.
Yeah.
On paper.
Yeah. Imagine I piss somebody off, right?
And then the satellites are watching his every move, literally.
Yeah. And say I piss someone off doing this show, and then they turn around and you go to listen to me on a Monday, on Wednesday whenever we normally release, and everything's gone.
Yep.
The Wilson King podcast never existed.
Yep.
You can't find it on Facebook. You can't find it anywhere.
So...
That's what happened.
Yeah, but wouldn't like a bunch of people be like, where the fuck did he go?
Yeah.
So...
I would come find you.
But how could you?
I will find them.
Well, see, so Bob Lazar
I'll hack the government.
had 2 investigative journalists calling people that remember him going to Columbia University with him and graduating, that remember him being at Los Alamos. They have sign-in, sign-out records from Los Alamos with Bob Lazar's name on it.
Yep.
But you cannot go on the internet or anything and find anything that says he used to work there.
How many people do you think the government has made vanish?
A lot.
A lot. SEAL Team 6.
Yep.
Like, how many do you estimate? Like in the thousands?
Tens.
Wow.
Did you know there's
I've always knew that the government made people vanish.
there's
but
like 30 plus Putin impersonators right now?
It's not surprising.
No,
He has impersonators. Like every
well,
it's not him.
I feel like every politician has impersonators. So
But
he's got
a lot of them.
Because I've seen like videos of like Joe Biden from back then, Joe Biden now, videos of Hillary Clinton, and like different. She looks differently in different ways. And
Did you know Michael Jackson's alive?
Did you know Tupac's alive?
Because they killed the character. They didn't kill themselves. They killed the character.
that's believable, though. I like
Think about it.
Like
Wouldn't
Betty-
you want to be retired and make millions?
Betty White's still alive.
I don't know about Betty White.
I don't know though. Think about it.
No.
Right before her 100th birthday and just croaks. It's kind of suspicious. They had the special ready for her.
Sacrifice, Dale. She probably was like, what, the number 1 female actress?
She was pretty hot back in the day.
What?
Betty White was hot back in the day.
Thank you for being.
Thank you for being a
friend.
No, have you ever seen old
Yeah.
pictures of Betty White?
Yes.
She's. Never mind.
I don't know
I
if
gotta
I
stop
should say
myself.
Would you tear her a new asshole?
Maybe not now. Necrophilia is not that in my category. But I'm not gonna lie. If
You
go-
like younger.
If
girls,
you go
though.
back, if you go back on my Twitter a few years, which would be kind of hard to do, I did tweet to Betty Wright. Betty Wright.
What?
Betty White.
WCW.
No. I just
used to do that
no.
all the
I think it was on the lines if I said,
Used to do that all
"Hey
the
Betty
time.
White, DTF." I think that's what I tweeted to her.
The fuck would you did if she would have responded and was like, hit me up?
I probably would have been like, "All right,
I want it.
you can give me a gum job." Yeah, that's right. Look, dude, think about it. All right,
He likes blowjobs.
like think about it. No, think about this, okay? You go out and you spend your weekend, doing whatever you do. You go to Walmart, maybe you go to Lowe's, you
likes
hang out with
blowjobs.
some friends, and I don't know, you go out and have a couple drinks. And then like you see me on a Monday. We come into work on a Monday and be like, "Hey man, what'd you do this weekend?" And you tell me that, you went to Walmart, Lowe's, had a couple drinks. Like, oh, I went to Hollywood, I fucked Betty White. Like, whose weekend was better? Like mine, and I only had to do one thing.
Do you tell me about?
See, it sounds great, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, I just one-upped you because I fucked Betty White. But now, I mean, obviously now I can't, but that would have been great. That would have been a great story to tell people. Like, I fucked Betty White, and you didn't do shit this weekend.
You want a water?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I'll take a water.
Yeah, I'm good. Wait, what does that mean? No, on a real note, though. You can't say that you wouldn't fuck
Oh,
Betty White if the
oh,
opportunity presented
oh.
itself.
It's a small water. I like it.
It fits your size.
Shut up, dude.
Hang on. So, what story do you want Dale to tell?
What story?
Oh, remember that Lopez,
Huh?
that actor dude, the star National Treasure. Remember?
Nicolas Cage?
No, remember.
What about it?
Who's that old actor that you like, and you're just like wondering like how the hell
Oh.
did he like get hooked up with that family?
So, all right.
All right, so
What's the dad's name in National Treasure? Like the older guy, Nicolas Cage's dad.
remember the old guy in National Treasure? What's the actor's name?
Shit, it's on the top of my head.
Anyways, the thing is we used to jam with this guy named Christian Lopez out here at Daily Grind. And Dale hits me up one day and he's like, "Dude, did you see who he's dating?" I was like, "Who are you talking
Like, and it didn't even matter about his girlfriend. Like,
Yeah.
like I didn't care about her.
It is, she thought.
I was like, did you see who her fucking godfather is though?
Mhm.
And it's him.
Yeah. It's the cool actor, dude. I like that.
I was like, dude, I love his movies.
John Vought?
John Voight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voight? My
Yeah.
bad.
John Voight. So, Christian Lopez, the local guy from Martinsburg, who
He really is.
we
like,
used to jam with at like open mics,
awesome guy.
is now with this celebrity girlfriend after he went on American Idol.
Hollywood.
And John Voight is her like godfather. And then you really link that together. You know who else is related to John Voight, right? Angelina Jolie. It's like, dude, how did he get in that? How did that even happen? Like, how do you end up with a celebrity?
There's another celebrity story. Dale, tell him about Orion Fest.
He probably knows about that.
No, he does. No, he doesn't.
That's something that
This
what?
is this
speaking,
is awesome. This is
speaking-
one of his favorite stories.
Yeah, speaking about that,
Yes. This is what got Dale kind of like motivated even more
Yeah.
about music.
um.
This is awesome.
So in 2012, there was called the Orion Music and More Festival, and it was Metallica. They created their own festival. They had each member of the band had their own thing that they about their lives, like hobby or whatever. Like Kirk Hammett likes horror movies, so he had like a little museum set up with like his horror memorabilia that he's collected over the years. And then Lars, the drummer, likes movies and stuff, so they had like a thing called Hit the Lights, which was like a movie theater, and he would show movies that he liked growing up and shit like that. Robert Trujillo likes like sports, like skating and surfing and shit. So out at the beach, and it was at Atlantic City, at like a abandoned airfield, but like over at the beach area, Robert Trujillo had a big section of the beach off limits, and people could go there and surf with him and shit. So James Hetfield likes cars. So they had a car show, and me and my dad got a 63 Fairlane, and I was like, fuck it. Like, they were accepting submissions. If you want to show your car, send us, pictures of your car, tell us where you're from, and, maybe you'll get selected to go. And they had thousands of people submit their vehicles, and my dad's got picked, and I was like, cool. They had 150 vehicles selected out of thousands. And okay, so we go up there, and I didn't know anything about what was going to happen. I just, we got free tickets to a Metallica festival. Avenged Sevenfold was there. Volbeat was there. Ghost. When Ghost first came out, they were called Ghost BC. And but no. So anyways, like all these fucking great bands. I think Cage the Elephant might have been there. But out of this car show, I didn't know that they were giving away trophies on the Sunday. So they gave away 3 trophies. I think they gave one to a motorcycle, one to a car, and one to a truck. Out of 150 vehicles there, and then out of the thousands, I'm like blowing my mind. And like, so James Hetfield's over on this little side stage giving away trophies, the 3 trophies. And me and my dad are just talking to some random guy that's asking questions about the car, and we're not paying attention to James Hetfield over on the little side stage. And then all of a sudden, I keep hearing my name, because it's also my dad's name. Like, Dale Sims. And I was like, nah. And they're like, where's Dale Sims at? I was like, Dad, they're calling your name over there on that stage. So my dad's first rock festival concert ever, he gets pulled onto stage by James Hetfield, gets this massive, like, I don't know, 10, 15-pound trophy that's got like a big gear, this big around, and like a big hood ornament, like from an old car. Like, this trophy's massive, like in weight. And he gets to meet James Hetfield, get this trophy, and like, if it wasn't for me taking photos, I don't think anybody would have believed it. Even though there was like a professional photographer there, I've never seen those photos. But if it wasn't for me taking it, like, nobody would have believed it. But that's a hell of a great like story that I'll be able to have. But my goal now,
Our goal this year.
well, my personal goal now, with that photo that I got, because I got it printed, I can get more copies. I'm going to get my dad to sign the back of it, blah, blah, blah. I want to be able to get James Hetfield to sign the back. That way I can have, in the future, like, something ever happens to my dad, something ever happens to James Hetfield, I'll always have that photo that my dad signed and James Hetfield signed.
That's fair.
Like, even the trophy right now, like, because this happened in 2012.
And a picture of you holding the trophy with James.
Like, in 2012, since it happened then, now, 10 years later, I would love to be able to, like, hit Metallica up on, like, Twitter or some shit like that and be like, hey, can you guys sign this? How cool would that be to be able to keep that?
Or you could just go there and tell them that you want to propose. And tell Lars. And then
Propose to Lars?
No, you could just say propose to get their attention.
No, that's
fake it till you
I'm
break
not
it.
going to fucking lie about
No, be like,
why
hey,
I
man.
want to meet Metallica.
No, but you never know. Like, you could, too. You could do 2 in 1.
I'm not.
2 in 1.
No.
But, all right, guys. We're coming up on an hour and 15 minutes.
Holy shit. See,
Alrighty.
Aliens, dude, brought us
let's
up.
get back to the album.
No, so let's get back to the album.
Yeah.
And, like, we'll kind of make this some closing remarks, and then
Alright.
we'll get ready to start wrapping her up.
I want to show you it, too.
Hell yeah. So, what, the full-length album, I think we've discussed, it's going to be coming out in July.
What's the date?
July 8th.
Yep, July 8th. That's when we're going to release it. July 8th is when we're going to release the Zacara album, self-titled Zacara.
Yep. And it's going to have 7 songs on it. We'll probably be releasing another song after this podcast release.
On Friday.
Okay. So now, where can people find you on social media?
Either through Scott Phoenix, my name, or Dale Sims, or just type in Zacara on Facebook.
Yeah, right now we don't have all the social medias up. Once things start getting more attention, we'll probably be throwing out an Instagram and a YouTube channel as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because this thing, we just started it this month. So,
But what I have planned for this year is to have actual live footage going. I'm going to have like a music, like a live footage thing going.
we can't
Professionally.
100% say yes,
I
but
can.
as of right now, all I'm saying, in August should be our first show.
August. And then September, we have a show too. I just don't know what date.
So just keep an eye out for that.
Yes.
And beer.
Hope everybody likes what they hear. About the music, it's classic metal. It's thrash. It's heavy metal. If you guys like the old stuff like Ozzy and Dio and Metallica and Slayer and all these good bands, I'm just trying to keep the music alive with what everything started on. Classic.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that's what I like to hear. I mean, I liked what I heard on that single that y'all dropped on Facebook Thursday. So
Well, that's kind of modern, like
You know you like it.
Lamb of God-ish like. But the other stuff is pretty good.
Fucking ice just fucked me up.
all right, everybody. With that being said, go and check out
Zacara.
333 Music and Arts Festival,
Oh,
Zacara. But and if you guys really want to go, the headliners is Afroman, Happy Roots, Ifkus Pinecone, and DJ Perspective. It'll be in Ivanhoe, Virginia, July 2nd through the 5th. No, June 2nd through the 5th. I fucked that all up. I got ahead of myself. Yeah, it's June 2nd through the 5th. Go check them out down in Ivanhoe, Virginia. Also, May 16th, I've got Corey Kipps of Dark Summer coming on the show.
Corey.
Can I fuck with him then?
Oh, dude. So whenever you all brought him up, I was going to say
Yes.
something. So I left it to the end. We got Corey Kipps coming on. We got a lot of really awesome people lined up to come on in the coming months.
What day did you say Corey's up here again?
He's not coming here. We're doing it over Zoom.
That mother... Son of a bitch.
But
shout out to Corey.
But with that being said, everybody go check out our website at www.thewilsonkingpodcast.com. Go check out our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and also just go check us out on YouTube at The Wilson King Podcast. And with that being said, everybody have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Be responsible. Peace.